Welcome back. Today we are going to learn a new chapter. And the name of this chapter is magnetism. You have an idea about magnet and some of its characteristics, don't you? We will learn more about in this chapter. Magnetic properties of substances have been known to people from ancient times. The magnets obtained directly from the nature are called natural magnets. Magnetite is an example for natural magnet. Artificial magnets are usually made by an alloy called alnico. As the name indicates, Al means aluminium, Ni means nickel, and Co means cobalt. So, alnico is an alloy which is made from aluminium, nickel and cobalt. Let's see the names of some magnets which are known to you on the basis of their shape. Bar magnet, magnetic needle, horseshoe magnet or U-magnet, ring magnet, and the last one is disc magnet. Let's see some general properties of magnet. Suspend a magnet using a thread in such a way that it is free to turn. When the suspended magnet comes to rest, in which direction does the end marked N pointed? Yes, the end N marked in the magnet points towards the north and the end marked S pointed towards the south. Once again, the end of the magnet that points north is North Pole and the end that points the south is South Pole. This is the directive property of magnets. A freely suspended magnet always comes to rest in north-south direction of the earth. Next, we are going to see the attractive and repulsive properties of magnet. You are well known that like poles repel and unlike poles attract each other. Place two strong bar magnets between the refill fixed on a piece of thermocol. If we are placing a bar magnet having south pole just above the north pole of a bar magnet, what will happen? Yes, definitely they will attract each other. And if we are placing a bar magnet having north pole just above the north pole of the bar magnet AB, what will happen? Yes, due to like pole, the north pole of the second magnet is repelled by the north pole of the first magnet. This is same to the other end also. Here we can see it as floating. But remember one thing, they have neither attraction nor repulsion because these magnets are fixed using a refill. What do you understand from this? Yes, magnets have the ability to make a substance as floating. Maglev train works on this principle. Mag means magnetic and lev means levitation. You know what is magnetism? Levitation means moves in air. Due to magnetism, the train moves in air. It doesn't touch the track, so friction doesn't occur. As a result, the energy lost due to friction can be reduced. From this, remember one thing, like poles repel each other and unlike poles attract each other. This is one of the very important characteristics of magnet. Next we are going to see magnetic compass. We know magnet has directive property. Magnetic compass is an instrument that works on the basis of directive property of magnet. That is, magnetic compass is a magnetic needle arranged in such a way that it can rotate freely inside an aluminum or plastic case. When placed on a horizontal surface, the magnetic needle sets itself in the north-south direction. It is used by sailors on ships and travelers in deserts to find direction. Dear students, let's conclude today's session. Today we have started our new chapter, magnetism, and have studied some general properties of magnets. See you in the next class. Thank you.